Action.
My best friend called me a misogynist, and now we're not friends anymore. So if she calls me on the phone, ring, ring, I take her phone call. I'm excited. I said, "What's up?" She said, "We need to talk. We need to talk about these dangerous things that you've been saying." I said, "What?" She said, "Not only dangerous, harmful, and ignorant." I'm like, "What? Harmful, ignorant, dangerous? Why is my best friend talking to me like this? What did I do to you?" Well, she said she's been watching my latest videos. In my latest videos, I've been talking that stuff about babies. I've been saying that I think it's important for women to have babies. And now, the woman I'm speaking of, I guess, how do you say it? She likes what I like, and so since she likes what I like, man, I think that I can talk to her in a way that I would talk to my best friend, like a human being, share my thoughts and my emotions. And I thought that she would understand. Or if she was to see I'm a content creator, so she saw my video, like you can call me and ask me about why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. She said, I mean, she kind of did, but she wasn't really asking. She was more like scolding me. I said 50 million women should have babies in America instantly, and she was like, "Why would you say such a harmful thing?" And I said, "Damn, I didn't even know that the thing that I said was harmful." I said 50 million because there's like 60 million women in America who are of childbearing age, but 10 million of those women are doing some really important things. Lawyers, doctors, you know what I'm saying, astronauts, or whatever the hell these very technically skilled, very brilliant women are doing. These 10 million women are the most essential women in America for their positions. Hell yeah. Root, 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 root. I root for goddamn brilliant women, excellent women. I love women. And when I say that I love women, it's not to pander. I think everyone believes that the woman is the most amazing creation that God ever made. Like the most wonderful creation that God ever made. But why? But why? That's the big question. Why do I love women as much as I love women? Why does all of society love women as much as we love women? Why do we think the woman is the most important creation ever? Why? Michael Jackson had a song, "Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Why do you do me that way? Why are you doing me this way? Why are you acting like you don't understand why I love you? Because you can make babies and I can't make babies. In between your legs, your womb is the whole entrance. It's the world. It's the universe. It's the entrance way of humanity. Without you, there are no people. This is the most amazing gift that God gave any creature ever to create life. And without you, there is no life. And so when I said that, like that's what I would have told her if my friend would have given me the opportunity to talk. But she hit me with all the talking points, white supremacy and like she was just attacking me. She damn near called me the little white man from Germany with the mustache. She almost wanted to call me that person, and I don't even speak no other language except for like a little bit of Spanish. This was my best friend. If I was to give you some context about how deep our friendship was, like she likes the other thing, and I love Jesus, but I think that she's a human person with ideas and thoughts, and every person is entitled to think whatever they think and do whatever they want to do as long as it's legal. And sometimes you got to have civil disobedience, but that's a whole different conversation. What I'm saying is, when you trust someone, you don't think that they're going to call you and call you names because of an idea that you have, because I'm looking at the future and I care about the future. I care about people. I got here from my mother. You got here from your mother. We all, like the whole thing was created by wonderful women who made a decision to say, they didn't make no decision. Like they did the thing that they were supposed to do. They did that, right? And after they did that, 9 months later, that baby came shooting out that canal, and woo, we have a society, we have humanity, we have you. And I'm so thankful for all the wonderful women who have this duty. I was watching the video about single and child free, and it's a movement. And I'm like, yo, like, what makes you think that that's cool? Huh? Like, you thank your mama, you love your grandmama because they made you. And when it got to you, you looked at the future of the world and said, fuck you. Hell, you looked at our society and you was like, me going on trips and me goddamn doing whatever I want to do is better than making a baby. And I'm like, man, that's the wildest, scariest thing the world That's the scariest idea in the history of the world. In the world. And my best friend calls me ring a ding, 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 ding dong on the telephone to tell me that I'm a misogynist because I love women for doing the one thing that I can't do. Man, shit, if you want to race, you want to shoot a basketball, you want to goddamn have a thought contest, spelling bee, whatever competition, thumb war, whatever you want to do, goddamn it, I can compete. But when it comes to you creating a baby, I can't compete. I can't compete. You win. You absolutely win. You are the winner of life. You are the winner of humanity. Man, all of civilizations have been built and predicated on you making babies. The future is predicated on you making babies. And for me to say we need 50 million babies instantly in America because we need an economy. If we go to war with China, we need little babies to goddamn march over there to take on their billion people. Like, numbers really do matter. The truth matters. If I told you the truth, someone told, like I heard a woman say, and that was sad. It was so terribly sad. Hold on. When I was reading through the comment section of the video of the woman who was talking about she was single and child free and she wanted to drink mimosas at 12 o'clock and she was a truck driver and she's never been more empowered in history. I make $77,000 a year and I'm independent. And in the comment section, there was maybe it was a troll, maybe it wasn't a troll, who knows? But in the comment section, the person said, I'm a 15-year-old girl. And when I told my parents that I wasn't going to have any children, they got angry with me. But when I was 12 and I told them that I wanted to be a mommy when I grew up, they were happy for me and celebrated me. Why don't they understand my independence? This was a pretty long joint that she was given, but it was so heartfelt and touching because, essentially paraphrasing, she ain't finna have no kids. And older women on social media showing them the glamorous life of me goddamn doing whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. Hell yeah. I believe that every person has the right to do exactly what they want to do whenever they want to do it. That's the facts of life. I believe in freedom. But I never thought that we would ever get to the place where the people who make freedom possible, women, because they actually create life. There's no person more important than my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, on both sides of the family, and so on, into perpetuity until you get to the first. It had to be a woman, because ain't nobody come from no dang-a-lang. That's not how this thing works. So when we understand that, how come we live in a world where I just lost one of my best friends? I say she's my best friend, but obviously she wasn't a very good friend. You want me to tell you how good of a friend that she thought that I was? I was about to tell you this. It's very intimate, personal secret, but her and her person, she was like, I want to have a baby, but we're thinking about the options on how to have a baby because, I guess women think that, the concept of getting married to a man and inserting the wah-wah into the ha-ha and having a baby, that's too crazy. And so she was telling me how she was exploring the avenues on how her and her person, her person, she likes what I like. Her person was nice. I like her person. And if her person wanted me to, I would enjoy her person. I've enjoyed lots of people of that persuasion. Anyway, let's get back to the point. She asked me if I would father her child and not be in the picture. Just like I could be like a godparent or something. I'm the godparent, but I'm actually the daddy, but I'm not going to be introduced to the child as the father because that would confuse the child because mommy created you and she say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, I got what you need. I got what you needed. You needed this goddamn baby batter, and I was trying. Hell no, I wouldn't do that whole ass shit. Like, I want to have children with women that I fall in love with. I think that's important. I think that we should love each other. What I found out in my life is that a woman can stop loving you. Hell yeah, she can think differently and do something differently. I don't disagree. But for every time I fall in love with a woman, I would like that union to be cemented by a baby. And if you think that ideology is crazy, then that's fine. That's fine. I've already lost one best friend. I can lose another best friend. And that's what's so wild. It's like most of my best friends are women because I think they have like the best insight. Shit, man. When I'm dealing with a man, it's like a competition of egos continuously. And it's like, man, shit. You got to manage testosterone, and that's a whole lot of management. When you're talking to a woman, that there's some contest there. but she has a whole different brain. She got a lady brain. I got a man brain. And so that's how we can engage in this beautiful dance of thoughts, because you think different thoughts than me. And it scares me that we live in a world where women want to like have the same thoughts as me. Like you want to do what I can do. Like and I'm like, shit, if God gave me the ability to do, the big why. I want to use my gifts and talents to the best of my ability, and I just think that you should use your gifts and talents to the best of your ability. And you ain't got no better gift and talent than making no baby. You ain't no better singer than making a baby. You ain't no better architect than making a baby. You ain't no better astronaut than making a baby. You ain't no better doctor than making a baby. Because men can do all those things. They can do all that shit. Hell yeah. They could probably do it better than you. Maybe you might do it a little bit better, but the only thing that you can do, okay, none of these other motherfuckers do is the only way I can say the word motherfucker is because, women have to be mothers, or else, goddamn, it's just a barren ass world. Please just do your civic duty, your civic responsibility. Save America, save the world, tell the truth that women are the most awesome creatures ever. They're the greatest Americans alive.
The Greatest American Alive.